What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Fantasy Addiction Network. Today we are talking Matt McGloin, quarterback for the New York Guardians. Going to be doing a player breakdown for fantasy football. Hey, if you guys like this video, please feel free to click that subscribe and like button. And also feel free to check out my free XFL player rankings. You can click the link in the description. But not going to waste any time. Let's get right into this. Alright guys, so we're going to look here at Matt McGloin's previous statistical output in college and just a little bit of his background here. So, when he weighed into the combine, he was 6'1", 210 pounds. Pretty small hands for a quarterback, 8 1/4. Like I said, that's definitely on the lower scale for quarterbacks. He played for Penn State. He's about 30 years old now, so he's right about in his prime. Now, what was really interesting to me and why I've really warmed up to Matt McGloin is throughout his college career and even his short stint in the NFL, he's never really been known as a deep ball passer. He averaged 7.3 yards per attempt in college. We go over to his college stats here. In 2010 and 11, he didn't actually get to play as the full starter. He split time with some other quarterbacks. I think he split time with 3 quarterbacks in 2010 and 2 quarterbacks, or it was just him and another guy in 2011. But then in 2012, Bill O'Brien came around and he was actually named the full starter. So in that one season as a full starter, he had 3,271 yards. That's where he had that 7.3 yards per attempt. Also 24 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. So he kept control of the ball, guys. He didn't throw the ball away a lot. He didn't get a lot of interceptions there, but he held the ball pretty close to the line of scrimmage, and that's kind of been his MO for the most part, and that's what I was expecting to see here in the XFL. But from what we saw in the scrimmage game and just from what we've seen throughout preseason, it looks like Matt McGloin is actually going to challenge the ball deep, which is really important, and I think that's really going to help his draft stock go up for the XFL this season. Now, I was even more excited for Matt McGloin when he's had D'Angelo Yancey, but after the news broke on Wednesday that D'Angelo Yancey was going to be placed on IR to start the season, he's going to be without his best wide receiver for a while, but he still has Mikael McKay, who's arguably just as good as D'Angelo Yancey, so I think he's still in good hands. There's, Teo Redding, and I can't remember the other guy's name off the top of my head, but they have 3 pretty decent receivers, but namely Mikael McKay and Teo Redding are both capable of making sure that Matt McGloin has a really good pass catcher deep down the field. I think that Matt McGloin is going to have a really good season for the New York Guardians. Now, the New York Guardians are going to have one of the better defenses as well, so Matt McGloin probably isn't going to have to will a lot of these victories out of thin air, so he's probably not going to be relied on too much. But if the defense is constantly getting the ball back, the New York Guardians, they could step on the gas in the first half and score a lot of points in the first half. I do think that Matt McGloin will be one of the more valuable fantasy assets at the quarterback position in the XFL this year. But anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. If you like this, please subscribe and like. We'll be posting content for the XFL daily throughout the entire season, keeping your fantasy teams on lockdown. And again, if you guys need rankings, click that link in the description or go to fantasyaddictionnetwork.com. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.